You know all these songs.
Hey friends, we are finally here with the long-awaited DANESSA MYRICKS, her new concealer review. Y'all, oh my god, I'm so excited. How cute and small is it? I have shade 14. All right, today is Wednesday, y'all. I had this ever since Friday, July the 5th. FedEx played too much for me, okay? Anyway, so I had to go and pick it up on yesterday, not knowing it was there. But anyways, child, we're here. We're gonna move forward anyways. This does say it's gonna lift and smooth. This again is the Lift and Flex Concealer. Looks like this, and this is literally my first time trying it with y'all. I've had it ever since yesterday, like I said, but I waited to review with y'all. How cute and small is this, y'all? All right, so shade 14 is described as dark with golden undertones. If I'm not mistaken, yes, dark with golden undertones on Sephora's website. This does retail for $30, not bad at all. You get 0.32 ounces slash 9.4 ml of the product. Moving on, and so I'm gonna pull from actually DANESSA's social. So this is a medium to full coverage, skin loving formula. Is packed with 9 plant powered ingredients, hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. It is also formulated with a Flex Wrap, and that's basically a technology that moves with your skin to prevent cracking, creasing, and settling. They saying, child, they're supposed to be self-setting. We're gonna see. And this did launch on July 2nd. I ordered mine, I think, the day before because Rouge had early access. So again, I've been had it, just didn't know FedEx delivered it because they ghetto. So anyways, I picked mine up at a local Dollar General because I'm out working now and I wasn't gonna be home if they delivered it any sooner. But anyways, this also says that it's available in 20 shades ranging from fair to deep to conceal imperfections. It also has 12 key skincare ingredients that nourishes, hydrates, and brightens the skin. Also, DANESSA says that this is basically an all over the face without a trace kind of product. You can use it in 6 ways. Being that I'm not on her PR list, okay, I bought my own coins. I'm only gonna show y'all how I would use it as an all over the face kind of product. But again, you can use this in 6 ways. And here's a little chart. This is really neat, I feel like. You can use it to, of course, conceal as Flex 1, Flex 2, foundation free. I'll be showing y'all, of course, Flex 1 used as a concealer, of course, and then Flex 2 all over the face as a foundation kind of product. That's why I chose this shade 14, something that's closer to my actual skin tone. I feel like, I hope anyways, we're gonna see. Anyways, Flex 3 is used to correct. I do feel like this is not really warm enough to really correct, I don't think, for me. It's not as orange, right? It's more neutral-ish to me. We're gonna see on the skin. But anyways, Flex 3 is used to correct. Flex 4 you can use to power lift, meaning to, well, it depends on how bright you want to go. To power lift, right? That's basically to kind of really highlight, to lift the face, right? So you want to go down typically at least a shade or 2 down from your actual foundation shade to power lift. And you apply that like sideways here. She uses a weight underneath the brow. Anyways, I don't have a lighter shade to show y'all that. I'm just kind of going over the options in case you want to get this product, how you can use it as well in multiple ways, which I love. Flex 5 is used to contour slash bronze. Of course, that's a deeper shade. Typically a shade or 2 down, up rather, I'm sorry, from your all over face shade. Flex 6 is used to blemish retouch. So using a much smaller kind of pointy kind of brush, something like this maybe, to go in and just kind of spot treat for real, right? So if you have acne prone skin and breakouts, you can use it to kind of spot correct and spot treat basically. So that's Flex 6. Again, I'll be showing y'all Flex 1 and Flex 2 on today. And with that, like I said, I'm gonna be using just this one shade, obviously. I only have shade 14. And I hope this matches me all over for an all over the face kind of no foundation kind of look. Now, I will prep my skin. I have on moisturizer right now. That's all I have on the skin right now. Skin is skinning, honey, is it not? Yes, it is. Anyways, I have the water to powder serum from her. I will not be using this on today. You can use this if you want to kind of further mattify the skin down, right? So if you're more on the oily side, you want to use a product like this to kind of mattify maybe your T-zone, if you're oily there, combination, or if you're oily all over, use it all over. For me, this product is very powerful. I love it, but it is pretty great at controlling your oils. I, however, like more of a satin finish, right? Right now in summertime, I'm definitely more on the oily side. I sweat really easy. So for me, I will be using my favorite, the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in shade Universal. And it's just what it sounds like. It's basically like translucent powder. It's how it melts down to the skin. You can use this underneath this product as like a way to prep the skin. Not only prepping the skin, but also of course to use it to further mattify the skin down. Being that they're saying that this is self-setting, I'm not gonna set my face at all, right? This is a balm to powder formula. So I'm gonna take the little spatula that it comes with, and I'm gonna apply that mainly to my T-zone only. This stuff is so good, y'all. I carry this in my personal pro kit for my clients as well as myself, and during summertime it comes in clutch. It's amazing. This game changing. I also have I had shade 9, but I gifted that away. Don't have it anymore. I need more of that, honestly. And I also have, of course, her skin tint. I have all of DANESSA's products here, y'all. But I'm gonna use this in a way that's very realistic for me because I'm doing like a no makeup look on today is what I'm going for. So again, applying this mainly in the T-zone. It does dry down, of course, translucent. You really want to kind of press it into the skin really well. Her innovative product that she uses, Upsolite, is in this product. It is amazing at controlling your oils all day, okay? All day, right? So we're human, oils are going to come through at some point, but this product, honey, it'll be a minute before they come through with this on. So let's apply it and give it time to kind of sit for a minute and marinate into the skin. Notice I'm only applying mine in the T-zone area only because, again, personal preference. I like to have some kind of, not glow, but dewiness to the skin. And so I leave that to the outer portions of my face to have that. Ooh, honey, look at that. It's the cheeks for me. Your girl losing some pounds over here, honey. We have so much to catch up on, y'all, but this is not the video or the time or the place. I'm short on time per usual. What's new? Trying to film this today and get it out to y'all on today, which is Wednesday, July the 10th. All right, so step 1, for a no makeup, like your skin looks amazing kind of look, use the Universal Blurring Balm Powder first. Give it time to kind of settle down, and then we're gonna move right along to the concealer, the star of this show. I can't wait. Okay, y'all, I feel like I've let it sit enough. I waited about like 5 minutes. I think I applied too much. Y'all know with DANESSA, you only need like a dime size, pea size amount for real. A little goes a long way, but the skin, you can kind of see, hopefully, how it's kind of mattifying it down just a little bit. So let's hop right into the concealer. Y'all, I'm so excited again. Shade 14 is basically golden, is what it's called. The doe foot, y'all, on this is sick. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Okay, this is how the doe foot looks. Look at that. They're saying that this little cute little reservoir, the little pointed tip here, is amazing for like controlling the amount of product you're getting out of the actual, you know, tube or whatever. So one little in and out is all it takes, right? So I'm gonna use it first to conceal. So underneath the eyes, and she did 3 small dots, literally 1, 2, 3. Shade wise, she looks pretty decent. Let's blend her out. One side I will use a brush, and the other side I use a sponge. So sponge on this side, brush on this side. She did launch a brush to go alongside this new concealer. I just didn't get it because I know I have something that's kind of similar. I may get it at some point, but anyways, I'm gonna use a brush like this. It's pretty dense. It's gonna give full coverage as well, or fuller coverage. Again, this is marketed as a medium coverage concealer. So far, she lived in, honey. Okay, this is looking more like a kind of like a highlight on me. Let's see. Of course, we're more golden inner center, right? So I'm not just one undertone, I'm more of a neutral undertone. More golden-ish in the center and more cool red tones, of course, on the perimeter of my face. So that's why I go for a neutral undertone like complexion product when it comes to foundation. All right, that little bit, y'all. Wow. And you can build it, I think, to full if you wanted to. But y'all know me, I don't do too much. And being that, y'all, I added the blurring balm powder underneath, I can automatically already see how it's mattifying down, even more so the concealer. And also the concealer is marketed as a natural soft matte finish as well. So adding that blurring balm powder is gonna further give it more of a matte look, but not like too flat, right? It still looks like skin. Look at this. Do we see this? What? Hello? Wow, that looks good. Oh my God, like, do we see the difference? Wow. It looks so natural, like so skin-like. You can't even tell that I have on like concealer, for real, for real. And they're saying it's supposed to be self-setting, meaning that you don't have to set it. It's supposed to be crease-proof, budge-proof, all these things, honey. We gonna see. I forgot a brush on this side. We gonna see. I mean, not a brush, a sponge on this side. Just because I'm curious to see how it looks with a sponge application. Because with concealer, I'm more of a sponge girl anyways. Not too bad. I'm gonna spread it around here. Okay, off top, I'm really liking the sponge side a little bit better. I feel like my brush, y'all, is still a little wet. I did wash my brush and my sponge prior to filming, and I feel like the brush has a little bit of water residue still left in the bristle. So maybe that's why this side kind of looked like this. I mean, it's not bad, but it could be better. But yeah, wow. And it blends, y'all, like butter. I'm just really extra when it comes to blending. Don't mind me. But that's it. Okay, so that's step 1, to use it as a concealer, or flex one, should I say. So that looks so good. And there is no skin filter, by the way, on my camera. I don't think so, because I was vlogging last on this camera. I think it's off. Let me see. It should be off. Yeah, it's off. My skin be skinning like regardless, so y'all know that. The ones that ain't new here, you already know the skin eats regardless. But anyways, but this looks really good, y'all. What are we thinking? Comment below, friends. Oh my God. She ordered that girl. Y'all already know. I am a DANESSA MYRICKS stan, okay? Flawless. Love that for me. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add it all over the face as an all over the face kind of foundation look. So let me go back and look, hold on. So yeah, so again, Flex 1. I screenshotted this from my page, y'all. So Flex 1 was the concealer, focus, concealer. That's how I used it just now. And Flex 2 I'm gonna use as foundation free, right? So using your concealer as foundation, which I do pretty often here in the summertime. All right, let's go ahead and apply it. I only dipped it in one time, by the way. So down the nose again. And I said, y'all, at first it didn't look like a corrector kind of shade for me, but it does kind of, it's golden, which of course means it's warm. I think I'm kind of seeing a little bit of color correcting properties in this particular shade. So we'll see how it does, but for right now, underneath the eyes, I think it did a great job of what it says it does as far as correcting. So I think I'm doing Flex 1, which is concealer, Flex 2, all over the face, foundation free, Flex 3, which is to correct. So, and mostly around the mouth here is where I need correction. It's definitely giving more medium to me anyways. You can build, I feel like. I'm filming in natural lighting right now. It was kind of hard to, well, not really hard to shade match, but they're not available in my local Sephora yet, which is so annoying. I think from what I saw, for me anyways, it's still available just online only. So for the folks that are trying to get this and trying to get their shade, it is a little difficult, I feel like, to, you know, pick your shade, even though she has all these amazing tools to use on her social media. Instagram, DANESSA MYRICKS Beauty page, you know, it kind of gives you a little chart or reference to choose when you're looking at your shade range, or the shade you're gonna choose anyways. And they have a pretty nice shade range, but I feel like I would have liked something a little bit more neutral, personally, because this is picking up really, really, of course it's golden, it says golden, but it's looking a little bit too warm for my liking, and I just typically steer for more of a neutral undertone. So I may have to, I don't know how I feel about the shade for right now. I'm gonna see how it looks when I get done with the entire face, but for right now, it's okay. I'm not loving the shade. I feel like I could do better. But again, I was not able to swatch anything. They're not in store. So I'm just looking online at the models and their swatches online and hoping for the best here. All right, I'm gonna spread this other little bit on the brush, move it around. But anyway, so it looks really good, right? Again, natural lighting. I'm taking the sponge now and kind of going over the edges and really just picking up any excess product I don't want on my face. I can kind of still see this line here that I have on my mouth here. I will go in with another light layer there just to kind of really tackle that and see how it covers that area, or hopefully corrects it. That's all over the face without a trace. I like it. It's just a shade. I can't really tell right now how I'm loving it on the camera. But anyways, just apply some more right here. And to get maximum coverage, y'all, stipple it in. So don't just move it all around, but press it in that area. I'm trying to see if it's pulling like olive around the mouth or not, undertone wise. It says golden, but it's looking, I don't know. Good enough. Take the sponge again, go around it, and kind of just move it all around the face. I feel like, y'all, I want to add more though. I can't help it. I feel like I've added more around the mouth, and so now I need a little bit more underneath the eyes. Comment below how y'all think it looks. It's the second layer for me. It doesn't feel heavy either, y'all, like on the skin. I think the real test though is to wait to see if it's gonna actually crease or settle. And I feel like, y'all, people can market stuff all day and say crease proof and all this kind of stuff, but we have natural folds in the lines underneath the eye. So makeup, I mean, it's still a liquid product at the end of the day, so it's going to settle regardless, I feel like. So we're gonna see. I don't know about that though, you know. Those claims I feel like are a little much. I love my girl, But I don't know about that. But there we have it. All over the face without a trace. What we think? Comment below. The shade, I don't know. I know I could do better, but what I'm seeing in this monitor, it don't look too bad, right? I love the finish. Again, we did add the blurring balm powder underneath to give even more of a slightly more matte finish. Being that they're saying it's self-setting, I wanted to kind of go underneath and do my own skin prep to help with, you know, keeping it matte basically. So I feel like I'm seeing the dots here. Let me take my fingers. That's the best thing to blend with. The warmth of your hands really will give it more of a skin-like finish. It doesn't feel wet either. It feels pretty, I'm getting, you know, some transfer, of course. It's not dried down, I guess, fully, but it does feel kind of set. I have 3 of the blurring, whatever she calls these, the blushes basically. I have Dancing Queen, I have It Girl Popping Pink, and I have my favorite Golden Hour, that pretty orangey tone. We're gonna use Golden Hour because I love her down. So I'm gonna take a brush and apply that really quick. So that's the complexion as far as all over the face. Okay, I just zoomed y'all back out. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Golden Hour. Ooh, child, you see how pigmented she is. I forgot. Baby, look, all you need is a little bit, okay? I was doing too much. Not too much, okay? I think I have her blended out how I want. But anyways, look how pretty she is. Oh my goodness. And do you see how that little bit of like color just kind of adds some more, you know, fun, more color to the face. You know, you can do a no makeup look with just concealer if you want to use a little powder and leave it at that and just add a little blush over top. And it looks so pretty. All right, I'm gonna hop off camera, y'all, do my brows, mascara, put on a little lip gloss or whatever. I'll be right back to show y'all how everything looks with like a more completed look on the face. But complexion wise, this is it. Cute. I'll be back. Okay, friend, we're back. This is the finished completed look using the new Yummy Skin by DANESSA MYRICKS Lift and Flex Concealer in shade 14 as a concealer. That's Flex 1 and Flex 2 as foundation free. So kind of almost all over the face. Shade wise, it's not the best, but not the worst either. I feel like if I want to use this all over as a no makeup kind of concealer, then I definitely need to go a shade up because this is a little bit too light for my liking. It's almost like a highlighter concealer for me, a highlighting concealer for me, essentially. So for that reason, I can use it as Flex 1 to conceal and I guess actually highlight too underneath the eyes. But all over the face, it's not bad. And again, y'all, I'm in front of natural lighting, my window right here, no ring light, no artificial lighting. And this camera did have the low setting with the skin thing on here. I forgot, I turned it off because I went back, of course, and did my brows, put some mascara on. So it's off now. This is how the skin is looking without all that crap. Regardless, it still looks good. I can tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? Skin is always gonna be skinning. But yeah, I like it overall. I would give it maybe a 8 out of 10 because when it comes to the claims about creasing, being self-setting and like non-creasing and all this kind of stuff, I do see settling underneath the eyes. So here you can kind of see, and I told y'all, I don't want to fault this to the concealer either because regardless of a foundation, I mean a concealer, and a brand saying it's not going to crease, it is going to crease because we have natural fine lines underneath the eyes here, right? So stuff is gonna settle and get there regardless. It's not like totally like obvious or like, oh my god, I'm creasing really bad. It's doable for me personally. Hold on. Personally, it's not that bad. I do feel like I look a little ghost-like because again, this is all I have on, y'all. The concealer, again, the blurring flush, whatever, blush powder in Golden Hour and the universal balm powder underneath, and that's why the skin looks so freaking matte. Probably why I look a little flat too. I don't know. I don't like looking too matte. Overall, it's not bad. I just have to wear it some more, play around with it some more before I can like really like say I love it. I like it. I'm not gonna say I love it right now, but I like it. Yeah, so overall, it's okay. But really quick, y'all, I do want to kind of go over my face because it's bothering me. I look really ashy, I feel like, because again, you know, it's okay, but it's more of a highlighting concealer for me because this is a tad bit too light to use all over the face. And I should have known better, but whatever. Again, I told y'all, this is not in Sephora, my local Sephora just yet, so I had to do the best I can online, honey. So I'm taking my Fenty, y'all, this powder, I've been revisiting this, the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation shade 450. It's been that girl for me, okay? Very full coverage. A little bit goes a long way. Look at that. I'm gonna use this to kind of go around the perimeter of my face to kind of give me some more warmth, you know, where I needed it, and to kind of further even out things. Look at that. Wow. This side and this side. And I feel like, y'all, if I had my blurring bum powder in shade 9, I could have used that on the perimeter of my face, or you can use the skin tint. I have shade 13 that I use here. Could have used that alongside the perimeter too, but because it's hot and I prefer powder, and to not have so much liquid, I'm gonna use this fancy powder. So I was trying to keep it all DANESSA, but it's fine. Y'all saw how the concealer looked and how it performed. It's not bad. It's just that, you know, shade range wise, I could do better. But when it comes in store, I'll try to think about taking my ass back and maybe exchanging it for a better shade once I'm able to swatch it in store and really kind of see, you know, what I like best on me for an all over the face kind of concealer. Okay, so just adding that little bit of powder just now further evened out my face. Now I look more together and not so ghost-like. So now the face is finished. What y'all think? Comment below, friends. Do you have this yet? Have you tried it? Are you gonna try it? We want to know it. Comment below, sound off, let me know I talk back. Like this video, subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. I do a lot of product reviews here. I'm getting back on my game. Yeah, so until the next video, honey, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Clean up,